So Fnatic recently just lost LEC finals again, making it so that they have never won since 2018 summer. Now, plenty of fans have been calling up plenty of Fnatic players and defending them actually, saying that it's okay, it's already good enough that they won finals. But as a long-time Fnatic fan, I don't think so. I think that this Fnatic lineup has so much potential, yet only has one or two things holding him back. And with just a little bit of roster moves, it can once again be the champion. So let's talk about what they're good at. Their bot lane. If you ask me, June and Nova were the best bot lane in the West. In the final, even though they lost, I thought that they were outplaying Hansama and Mickey X consistently. If you ask me, kicking Reckless was the best move and signing Noah and June was the best moves in recent year. So if I were them, I would also keep Noah and June. Razuk is also super amazing. He can be an MVP candidate and for my money is still better than Yak. The last thing I think what this team is good at is at scrappy fights. When this team is even in goal, when this team is positioned correctly, they can win fights. You can see it. They're actually mechanically able to win fights. But therein lies the problem. Their macro. If you ask me what this lineup consistently lacks is a good shot caller. They will consistently over push on fights or they'll constantly take back fights or position in the map poorly. Do you also remember that Mad Lions game where when they were trying to take a tower, when they were at the Dragon Pit and then Oscar just suddenly teleported away, which left Mad Lions to ace them 5v4? Yeah, this team's macro is genuinely horrendous. And if I were the coach, I would do everything in my power to assign a shot caller in this team and make their macro way better. And for the last problem, I think, is that Oscar really needs to go. If you ask me, kicking Wonder was the worst decision that Fnatic has made last year. And they're saying a lot, considering signing Reckless was also a horrible decision. But generally, Oscar has no redeeming qualities at all. He isn't even that good in lane, he isn't even a good weak side top laner, he isn't even a good strong side top laner either. He genuinely has no strengths. And we see it in the playoffs as well. He was constantly getting solo killed by better top laners and his champion pool was so limited. He couldn't play Rek'Sai, he couldn't play Cassante, he couldn't play all these meta top laners at a good enough level to warrant picking them. Sure, his laning phase has been better, but his team fight has genuinely been horrible. So if you ask me, this guy isn't a LEC level top laner and he needs to go. I can't even think about how he's going to get slaughtered by top laners like 369, like Keen and MSI. Just don't want to think about that. Now, for proposed changes to this lineup. First, well, there's only one actually, is to kick Oscar Renan and sign a better top laner. Now, what's difficult about this is that Fnatic actually qualified for MSI. And after they're done with MSI, they don't actually have that much time before the next LC split to actually sign a top laner. But if you could sign a better top laner, I would go for Irrelevant. He has been super good right now. He's super consistent on SK, and if you ask me, he's too good for SK. Another one would be Photon from Vitality. Super solid top laner, can play both carry and tanks. But it's up to whether Vitality would like to sell him or not. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think Fnatic will make any of these moves because of the budgetary constraints, but I'll hope for the best. So that's all from me. Have a nice day.